Welcome back, and we're going to be talking about contrast. And we talked about that already. That's because it is one of the key design elements. It's not only important to know what it means, it's important to use it and to use it effectively, and it can be very powerful. But in order to have contrast, first you have to create unity. And you can only have contrast if you first have unity, similarity. And there are 4 ways for you to create unity. And this will determine how you can introduce your emphasis, your contrast. First is proximity. When 2 elements are close together, it means that for some reason you put them there, close to each other, because in some way that's how you want your message to be delivered. You can also create unity by repetition. And one example is this slide. It's a repetition from the other slide. It looks the same and gives you a sense of, oh, okay, I've seen this before. I know what it means. It's a transition. And he's going to talk about this other topic, which is repetition right now. And this is also an example of repetition. Throughout the Design for Scientists course, you've seen this screen many times. So when you have repetition, you know that the elements are of the same nature. So in my case, I repeat the design for the titles, and you've seen me using many times. So that's another way to create unity. A third way would be with alignment. And in this case, you can use a ruler, the grid lines definitely, the guides in PowerPoint as well, just alignment tools, and by selecting your elements and making them balanced. Otherwise, you would have chaos, and chaos is the opposite of creating unity. And at last, continuation. And what we mean by continuation is chunking, for example, or in the case that you are presenting 2 graphs and then you present one and then the other. Their messages are distinct from one another. And with that you create flow, and that will make you achieve this unity that we're talking about. And then for the most important messages, you break the pattern. And that's because contrast needs similarity. It will be only breaking the pattern if there is a pattern in the first place. If there is this unified visual experience for your audience. And when you achieve that, you can strategically surprise your audience only when you want to, only in the right moments. And to remind you that there are 4 ways for you to create contrast. And those are through size, shape, color, and texture. And you want to do that for your most important messages. And with that, your messages will become the focal point and your hierarchy will be done right. And that's when all the key design elements come together and start working in your favor. And most importantly, in favor of your audience that will then be excited to be learning from you. And that's it for the Key Design Elements module. I hope you enjoy. Come back to it whenever you feel the need and talk to us. Let us know what you thought, if you have any doubts, and I'll see you in data visualization and how to effectively do it. See you soon.